Mind if I put on some music?
I do not.
All right.
I do not. I like this.
Wait for the drop.
I'm sorry, the drop?
What is happening? What? What is this? I can't hear you.
Oh, what is that?
Dude, that's my jam.
Why am I sweating so much?
Because you're feeling it.
Is that a good thing?
Yes!
Make the ground shake. And now, broadcasting from the center of Mormons, Mountains, and Mayhem, in beautiful Salt Lake City.
Salt Lake City?
This is Wait for the Drop.
Yes. Hello, everybody. Hello, and welcome to Wait for the Drop.
Wait for the Drop.
The only Salt Lake City-based EDM podcast, broadcasting from the center of Mountains, Mormons, and Mayhem. My name is Mike, and I am here, my friends, to help you love, to help you watch, to help you dance, to help you rave. And this time around, I'm going to have the capability of doing that with incredible artists such as Cruella, Flux Pavilion, Neutronic, and Mr. Blaine Stranger. Oh. We're doing something different today, yeah. We're doing something different and something amazing. This time, against all my better judgment, I'm following my instincts. On today's lineup, these are all songs that have not, I repeat, not been in my library. All the tracks we're listening to today, I have listened to them once, and it was just to make sure they were up to snuff, that they were of the proper quality to present to you, good people. I have not been, listening to these particular pieces of music for, some of the stuff I've played for you guys have been in my rotation for years. I've just been a little bit weird about when I should introduce them to you. I gotta give you guys a little bit at a time, Keep you guessing. Keep you on your toes. Keep you wondering. But, of course, my number one goal is to make sure that you enjoy what you hear. Right? But anyway, we gotta have just a moment to check in on each other. How you doing, guys? How many of you fools made it to Saltaire and got lucky? I'm gonna overuse the gun sound effect today because oh man, been watching some violent movies lately. It's weird. Apparently, the traffic was crazy. They have been doing a good job ever since last year of updating the safety protocols and the crowd control over at Saltaire, which I am a big fan of. It means being a bit more inconvenient, but of course it does mean that less people are going to be, running into challenging situations. But, let me know. Who went? Who did you like? I bet Rez was awesome. Rez is always awesome. But, I wasn't able to make it, unfortunately. I had a schedule problem. Maybe next time. But I'm going to make up for it. I'm going to make up for it today. I'm going to make up for it to you, my friends, because I think that even though if you weren't able to make it, to get lucky, or some of the other, performances that we've been talked about lately, well, now's the time. Now's the time to enjoy rave entertainment in the comfort of your own home, or business, or office, car, whatever. And we're going to do that with a banger. This is all new stuff. I've only listened to it once to make sure that I can get into the lineup and not feel bad about putting on the show. But why don't we start up with a bit of Surrender. This is Surrender the Throne by Cruella and Ammunition. It starts off great, goes strong, and ends wonderfully. Here we go.
Can you hear the sirens? We're coming for your crown. There's fire on the horizon. Your walls are crashing down. We came to break the silence. We're knocking at your door. 'Cause for every broken promise is a desperate cry for war. Surrender the throne. Surrender the throne. Surrender the denial's chasing you. The truth is hard to swallow, but only for the fools. So look inside the mirror and tell me what you see. A picture perfect hero, but you're no god to me. Surrender the throne. Surrender the throne.
Starting off strong, that was Surrender the Throne by Cruella and Ammunition. Oh man, you guys got me so excited. I'm just choking on the I don't know, the body glitter that I have streaming profusely in my studio, which also doubles as my bedroom, which also triples as my kitchen. Yeah, and constant body glitter, guys, like just coming from the ceiling. I have a machine that, never mind. Anyway, back to the music. That was Surrender the Throne by Cruella and Ammunition. Really great track. I thought that has not been, but will begin to be placed in my regular rotation because it's the way I want to roll. But coming up next, we're going to jump right into something just a little more emotional.
You are no good for me no more.
This is
Don't know how to love without a war. We're a disease without a cure.
Emotional, the Draper
You
remix.
wanna hurt just a little more. We are casually cruel.
I'll tell you who made it
You were my training wheels when April Fools.
after it's done.
Our tolerance is full. Don't wanna hurt anybody, hurt anyone.
Feelings!
Ain't disappointing watching your pretty smile so warm. And I am already halfway out the door. And you'll go and kiss me.
right! All right. That was Emotional. Very specifically, the Draper remix of Emotional. And that was brought on by a number of wonderful, wonderful artists. It was a group effort by Flex Pavilion, Matthew Coma, and Draper. Another Another incredible example. Thank you very much. An incredible example of talent coming together and making an incredible track. I mean, guys, when have I not brought the heat? Coming up next, we got something by Magnitude and Julia Marks. I mean, we might as well just dive right into this one, guys. This is Before the Dawn by Magnitude and Julia Marks. Here we go. All right. That was Before the Dawn by Magnitude and Julia Marks, providing us just some soul in our EDM, you guys. Great track. I know what some of you are going to be asking. Mike, how are you going to follow up on that? I mean, how is it possible to play anything after that track? I mean, it was so good. Well, I can understand your impression in regards to that, guys. Here at Wait for the Drop, we are bringing the heat. But we're also going to, provide you more than just 3 tracks per episode, guys. Case in point.
So isolated and wearing your fears. Keep going back and forth. There's still a fire there. Resurrect the human inside. Resurrect the human inside. You give in to the pressure. There's no compromise. You get excited. You give in to the pressure. And crossing the line. You get excited. You're gonna lose your mind.
Oh my gosh, you guys. So, kind of missed the intro on that one. I just want to get right into it. That was Give Into by Neutronic. Headbanger, heartbeater, chest slammer. Gotta start making some t-shirts. Hey, do you guys want to party? Woo! Okay. So, this is the part of the episode that we're going to talk about in which you, the fine people of my listening audience, if you happen to live in the greater Salt Lake area, or if you feel like making a trip down to, well, actually in some cases it's going to be up to, Utah, then, man, do we have some shows for you. Because we're getting through the first quarter of rave season, ladies and gentlemen. The first quarter. We're going to be moving on to shows that are going to span all the way to the next big one that's popping up. Your favorite and mine, DOS Energy. So, let's get into the lineup. Okay, so coming up on the 23rd of March, it is going to be an incredible extravaganza starring your favorite and mine, Adventure Club, Epicomplex. It's going to be awesome. Coming up on the 27th, we have 12th Planet with their Swamplex 2019 tour. I hate it when people say 2019. I don't know. I need to make sure people understand that I have an elitist sensibility by saying 2019 whenever I say what year it is. Anyway, moving on. Will Sparks will be here on March 28th. Space Jesus will be at the Complex on the 30th of March. We've got Yultron coming, breaking in with the month of April on the 3rd. And Kill the Noise, one of my personal favorites, an artist that I need to start paying much more attention to, will be here on the 4th. And we got all kinds of other stuff coming in throughout April and May, including Firebeats on May 2nd, AC Slater on May 9th, and Feed Me! They'll be here on June 28th. So that'll all be coming through until we hit August and, of course, get to the DOS Energy Festival 2019, which will be on August 16th. Looking forward to that one. I've been going for the past 2 years. I think it's probably one of those things. What do you call it? Oh, that's right, a tradition. It's a tradition now. If you do it more than once, it's kind of a habit. If you do it 3 times, my friends, it becomes a tradition. So join me in the tradition of going to DOS Energy and checking out the lineup whenever V2 decides to make that present. Anyway, that's some stuff you can look forward to. Coming up next on the lineup here, we have, again, another track that I've only listened to once, not in my heavy rotation, but one I thought you guys should hear. This is We Would Never Do with Tosca Black and Nerve. All right. That was We Would Never Do. Never, ever do, no. We Would Never Do by Tosca Block and Nev. Every once in a while, man, I mean, I know I'm plugging a lot of episodes lately with a lot of drum and bass. And that's specifically because drum and bass is probably, I mean, arguably my favorite genre. It's probably a tie between that and trap currently, but who knows? The more that we listen, the more music that's created, the more genres that will be mutated, changed, remixed. The gods only know what my new favorite genre will be. But when it comes to having options, I would say my outlook is pretty golden. This is Goldie by Asadi. Getting out into the world a little bit with this one. Here we go.
Wait for the drop.
Listen.
All right. So that was Goldie by Asadi. Man, I love the bass in that. And the way that it mixes with some of the more traditional vocals that we hear coming out of it. I mean, this is the first time I've ever heard Asadi, so I'm definitely going to dive into that a little bit more and see if I can educate myself. But yeah, heard that from a local DJ who was actually headlining the Glitch Mob when I saw him last month. It's all over the place, guys. You're gonna find good music anywhere and everywhere you go. Here in the dives of Salt Lake. Well, not that Sky is a dive, it's not, but, you know, in the corners of Salt Lake to, you know, your very own happy home and harbor. So keep your ears open. You never know when you might find something interesting. Coming up next. Speaking of spanning the globe, this next artist hails from lovely Australia. And when it comes to good music, I think one could say that he's no stranger. This is Body and Mind by a Blaine Stranger. I know. I'm sorry. Listen, just sit back and just listen to the track, okay? Here we go.
Baby, get lost in this moment. Burning bright in the night sky. Said we could get lost in this moment. Coming alive in the nighttime. And oh no, close your eyes. Let it all go. Body and mind. Burning bright in a dark sky. And oh no, close your eyes. Let it all go. Body and mind. Coming alive in the nighttime. Baby, get lost in this moment. Burning bright in the night sky. Said we could get lost in this moment. Coming alive in the nighttime. And oh no, close your eyes. Let it all go. Body and mind. Burning bright in a dark sky. And oh no, close your eyes. Let it all go. Body and mind. Coming alive in the nighttime.
Wow, guys. Wow. I mean, the only problem with like being a fan of EDM is that it's so prolific across the entire world that seeing some of your favorite artists or some of the artists that you believe may become your favorite in time, oh man, it means getting a lot of airfare, guys. So much. How am I going to fly to Australia to see Blaine Stranger live? I guess I'm just going to have to find an excuse. But as said before, that was Body and Mind by Blaine Stranger. He's been reasonably new. I don't know how long he's been, turning tables and doing the deed, but apparently his first release came out back in 2017. Oh, I did it again. Oh, man. 2017. Oh, thank goodness. Saved myself. But anyway. Let's move on to the final track of the episode. This is Revenant by Dabin and Coven. It's gonna be a good way to end the episode today, I think. Sit back, relax, and let the music take you away, my friend. Here at Wait for the Drop.
Wait for the drop.
Easy. Let the words fall from your mouth. It's been twisted. I've been impaled by your doubt, and I don't want this. Forever feeding through this pain. We could change. Waiting
Well, guys, that's it. It has been a pleasure, as always. We got to get out of here, though. Oh, wait. That's right. This is the part where I have to remind you of the incredible artist you just listened to. That was Revenant, the original mix by Dobbin and Coven. Again, another track that I am not familiar with, but because of just something I want to try out today. Listen to these things just once to make sure that they were, worthy of your splendid EDM ears. All these tracks, they're not in my rotation, but starting today, they absolutely will be. But like I just mentioned before, it is the end of the show, and I really do want to take a second to just say thank you so very much. I got to get out of here. I got to start my recovery from St. Patrick's Day. I'm never going to drink again. Who am I kidding? But as always, let me know how I'm doing. Go ahead and give me, some communication. waitforthedroppod@gmail.com. Like and subscribe on YouTube. Follow me on SoundCloud. And as always, a big thank you to all of you taking time out of your day to listen. And an incredible thank you to the Terrible Trio, who, without helping me out when this thing got started, I wouldn't be doing it now and enjoying myself. And, again, I'm doing it again. Thank you for, taking some time and, listening to some music with me. But, as always, this is Wait for the Drop.
Wait for the drop.
The only Salt Lake City-based EDM podcast broadcasting from the center of mountains, Mormons, and mayhem. My name is Mike, and I just want to remind you that whatever you do, have fun and stay hydrated. See ya!
Yeah.